Welcome to the 23rd episode of Movie News. Sorry I'm doing this on my webcam. I didn't think ahead and the battery on my camera died right when I was about to start shooting, so here we are. But without further delay, let's get into the news. The first bit of news is set photos for the movie Into the Woods. These photos are of Chris Pine and Anna Kendrick. Chris Pine playing Prince Charming and Anna Kendrick playing Cinderella. Now this movie, it kind of looks like, it reminds me of Once Upon a Time, but apparently it's a big hit musical, I think in Britain. And it just looks like kind of weird, fanciful story about all the Brother Grimm fairy tales, but with kind of a twist on them apparently. And of course, I think Johnny Depp is in this, and it makes perfect sense if you look at these photos. So let me know if you're looking forward to this movie down in the comments below. The next bit of news that we have is kind of some talks from David S. Goyer on the new Superman/Batman film. He's kind of talking about the pre-production process, and he reveals that they think that they're farther along than most people realize. So it looks like they're kind of ready and waiting for this film just to be made. So kind of mentions the hate towards Ben Affleck. He doesn't mention Ben Affleck, but kind of the hate already towards the movie, and how people that are working on this film have to kind of just realize that, just push that aside and it's nothing, and that they just gotta make a movie that they want to make. And I totally agree with them. You do your thing, you make the movie that you want to make, and if it happens to be good, then it's good. And that's exactly what Christopher Nolan did with his Batman films. That's what he does with all of his films, is he just makes movies that he wants to make. And I applaud them. You do your thing, and I can't wait for the film. Another thing that he reveals is maybe his bias towards one of the superheroes. He says that everyone always praises Batman in a fight with Superman and Batman, saying that Batman's the master strategist and he can always figure out a way to beat Superman. But he kind of seems like he's talking about it in a downward way, and he says when in reality Superman could just flick Batman and it'd be over. And sadly it's kind of true. So hopefully they may be bringing kryptonite to this film, and Batman might have an advantage over Superman, because I'm a Batman fanboy and I'm rooting for him. So my last bit of news is that Jurassic World might have found its lead actress, or it might be the lead role, in Bryce Dallas Howard. You might know her from M. Night Shyamalan's movie. She played in The Village. She was the main character there, and in Lady in the Water. She also played Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3. Her as an actress from the movies that I've seen with her in them. The whole thing with a horror movie is that if you put a pretty girl in the mix and you got scary dinosaurs running after her, you're gonna feel something for her. And that they do that on purpose. And who knows, this might mean that they're going back more towards a horror, scary thing for the Jurassic World movie. Whereas most people, Jurassic Park was meant to be somewhat of a scary movie because it was big dinosaurs, but the later ones kind of ended off more into a sci-fi action movie, which I'm fine with. But maybe we'll get a little bit more of a terror-filled movie. Now for the trailer, it's a Comic-Con teaser. Something that everyone was talking about at Comic-Con has finally been released. It's the teaser for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now, I've watched this multiple times, and every time I watch it, I end up with a smile. I don't know if it's the crowd's cheers at the end that you can hear, or if it's just the fact that we're getting an Avengers 2 and it's going to be Ultron, which I know is going to be a crazy villain for these guys. Really encourage you to go watch that teaser, because it just gets you pumped up. And even though it kind of stinks, it's still 2 years away. But let's get pumped up now. It's going to be a good film, and I really encourage you to watch this again. That's going to do it for the 23rd episode of Movie News. I know I've kind of missed out on the past 2 weeks. I've been bogged down with school, and I'm also trying to do prank videos, and it's hard kind of finding time to schedule up with people that I need to be in the videos. and I've been having technical issues with the pranks, so bear with me. I'm trying to get more pranks out and do movie news as well. So thanks for watching, and please make sure to subscribe so you can be up to date on when I release pranks or movie news. So I'll see you next time.